I know from just the work that I've done that's won over the years, and I'm very keen to know this thing of crafting, making sure that you get the right voice and being brave enough when you know you've got a good idea and that voice isn't pulling it off to just say, fuck it, we're going to actually...
Fuck, that's the hardest thing to do.
We're just going to get another voice to come in and do it.
And so the TV stuff that we've shortlisted on, we also did a radio campaign for Uniball. That was an incredible process we went through. We went through hundreds and hundreds of voices, and I still am not happy with it. I could still get another person and try and do it again. And that's the truth about radio. Craft, craft, craft. You've got to do it over and over again to get it right. Finding a good voice also is critical, and a unique voice. Take Frank.net, for example. That voice is everything. That's what makes it stand out. I mean, if they'd cast just your average announcer, they would never have done as well as it did.
So, great idea. Impeccable writing, because at the end of the day, the way it's written, I think...
Well, that comes back to Jenny's stuff.
Yeah, and Jenny's stuff, I mean, it's just impeccable. It's so well written.
And Brent's stuff, and Jared's stuff.
But the other thing is what I call collaboration, which is like inviting the voices to participate. So if you've got dialogue, for instance, to let them rather say, but I wouldn't say something like this.
Exactly.
I would actually say it like this and have that sort of
we've done sessions together, and I've always done that with guys in the studio. I'm like, if it sounds weird to you, don't say it like that. Say it, but it sounds natural. But also, on top of craft, I would probably say, be experimental. Go fuck it, I'm going to try something different. And I sometimes feel we don't do enough of that. I've done recording sessions where we've stuck a voiceover in a toilet, just to see if it'll sound different. Sometimes we take guys out of the booth and say, act like you're in a movie. Lie down on the floor. Stuff your face full of food. You never know what can happen.
I did an ad like that where the guy had to be driving a car, and I mean the acoustic in a car is a very unique sound. So we turned the engine off, but made him change the gears, and it affected the inflection when he was riding, as he was speaking, because he stopped to change the gear.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It actually brings it out and makes it really, really
And it's just super, super real. So, you can't fake that stuff.
No. One more thing. I mean, you guys have worked in America, you've worked internationally. What is it you think about us South Africans that make that our category, for want of a better? I mean, once again, I think we've got 5 radio silvers, bronzes, golds.
And well done to you on your 2. That was brilliant.
Thank you.
Little plug for Sonovision Studios.
But what do you think it is about South Africa that we just year after year seem to just really do well in that category?
I think firstly there's a lot of talented writers in South Africa. We don't necessarily get the opportunity to write big TV ideas, so we've kind of focused on radio, where it's an affordable medium, and you can do the stuff like we're saying. You can craft the shit out of that. You can get guys into the studio because it doesn't cost that much. And then secondly, I would say we have got some of the best engineers in South Africa. We've got really top quality people to work with, and surprisingly, probably the voice talent in South Africa actually is pretty good too. We don't have a Hollywood industry to draw on, but we still somehow have guys that can deliver great performances. Plus the secret is everyone loves the South African accent. I think the panels, when we were in the States, they loved it. It's bizarre. I think we are often hypercritical on our own work and say that that South African accent sounds hammy or shitty. The truth is it sounds just as good as American or English performances.